a new fixing rate for the dollar every afternoon. Gary Bartel concludes his series on Frankfurt, the financial center.
The currency exchange brokers and representatives from Frankfurt banks gather at the currency exchange shortly before 1 o'clock. With 4 other German currency exchanges on the line and bids taken from the various banks present, the fix is determined. The fix serves as a reference point which banks can use selling money to their customers or for contracts and other financial documents. The currency market, of course, continues to push the dollar up or down after the fix. Frankfurt is expected to gain in status as a currency trading center once the European Bank sets up operations here. Detlef Stork is the official broker at the exchange.
Well, it certainly will get more importance in the market. For the time being, there is still London, also on a language base, more place where banks have gone to. The Americans like to deal more in London rather than in Frankfurt because of the language problem. But I believe that with the European Central Bank, finally, Frankfurt will be the place where people have to be represented, and that means that the number of banks here in Frankfurt will increase and the importance of the place as a whole will increase.
The major player in Frankfurt's currency market is the Deutsche Bank. Some 80 people work its trading floor, dealing not only in money but also in foreign exchange and precious metals. Bank officials, such as Klaus Elsner, also expect the Euro Bank to make Frankfurt a key monetary center. But what about the European Currency Unit, the ECU, which is supposed to make the European community currencies extinct by the year 2000?
I'm not worried about that. It will take a bit longer than some politicians believe, and we've seen some of the problems develop over the past few months, last September, for instance, and the year before. I'm absolutely convinced that my colleagues here in the trading room and the other ones to follow will have a challenging job, and the marketplaces will change. Some of the instruments will go, others will come, but traders like ourselves will definitely be needed.
And even if the ECU becomes a reality, dealers expect there will be plenty of new Eastern European and other currencies which will become the subjects of future dealing and speculation. Cravey, AFN News.
The 3rd Infantry Division in Würzburg has chosen a new division chaplain. AFN Sergeant Rick Havernan introduces us.
The chapel at Leighton Barracks was recently chosen as the site for the investiture of a new division chaplain. 3rd Infantry Division Commander, Major General Leonard D. Holder, transferred the division chaplain stole from Chaplain Colonel Michael Shaleen to Chaplain Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth Leinwand. Chaplain Shaleen, who held the post of division chaplain for 18 months, will be assuming new duties at Fort Polk, Louisiana, while incoming division chaplain Leinwand sets some military precedent. He is the first Jewish chaplain to lead the 3rd ID's chaplain corps, and to the best of the division's reckoning, he is only the 3rd rabbi chaplain to lead any division in the entire history of the U.S. Army. Chaplain Shaleen reflected upon what he learned of the division chaplain's responsibility.
The extraordinary things about the privilege of being a division chaplain, you're a pastor for the pastors. And then we have to be present with the commanders, because sometimes it's really hard for them. They get discouraged. And then the last big duty is to pray every day. Every day.
Chaplain Leinwand said that his administration of the division chaplains program will pick up where Chaplain Shaleen's work ended.
Perhaps I'll give it a little different tone, but overall I want to continue in the right direction that he's established for religious support within the division.
In Würzburg, this is Rick Havernan, AFN News.
USAFE Sports honored 10 athletes by inducting them into their Sports Hall of Fame. Army Sergeant Eric Millam was at the ceremony.
Master Sergeant Angela Doss was assigned to 435th Supply Squadron, Rhein-Main Air Base, Germany. She was selected for her outstanding achievements as USAFE and 70th Air Force Female Athlete of the Year for 1993.
And this is great. That's great. 400 meters, that used to be my favorite race. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you.
On a daily basis, I run between 6 and 7 miles a day. On the weekends, I go longer distances, up to 15 miles, 20 miles.